you turn me to, and I'll turn this until we can see. Back to all that, I'm sorry. Lying off every house.
Shane and Paul, you guys good with that? I didn't hear anything from you.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Okay.
I'll give you my number today. Call him. He's
You're
prepared.
right back in.
I told him to get my okay.
Yeah.
We could definitely figure that out.
Thank you.
And we're definitely trying to argue some sort of economic development in the transportation.
Looks funny in writing, doesn't it?
Yeah. Looks real. Well, thanks for being out there. We're reconvened into regular session, and we have come to the conclusion at this point in time that we're not ready to wrestle with this on the basis of the size of it. Basically, that's what we agreed to, right? And
Yep.
we're not quite feeling warm and fuzzy about it. And
We
have-
did come down in price, you know, we started
Yeah.
at 4,500 and
Yeah.
came down to 25, so if the community, and the offer will continue to be on the table, so if you guys want to ever come back and revisit it, depending on how the community project goes for you,
Sure.
we will be here.
Okay, and thank you for coming to present to us. We understand a lot more now. Okay?
Thank you, Megan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Okay. Now, we just move on?
Yep.
Next.
Is it me?
Yes,
Brandon.
That's why I have turned that way.
Water system status, we talked for like a month to get that water leak fixed and finally got it shut down. Everything's full, tanks are full, everything's flowing good. Flow measurements, 47 gallons a minute coming out of the pump house. The Forest Service spring is frozen still. Update on roads, they're normal winter conditions, except for a couple of spots where we had to dig up the chunky ice and stuff. Those parts of the roads are gonna need some work when it melts. And then the equipment status, I think everything's good on our equipment right now. We got the trucks fixed since the last meeting, so
Good.
good on that.
Okay.
And then I heard that leak was, I mean, normally when you have a water system, it's always, at the city, it's always a big deal, is it on this side of the meter or that side of the meter? Is it our responsibility? Is it the property owner's responsibility? I understood that this problem would actually be the property owner's responsibility. And normally, if we had a meter on, you know, they would have used, 12 million gallons and would owe us a bill for it, but we don't bill that way.
Yeah.
But
We've got to
I was
find them.
wondering if there's still some
We
of
gotta
the
pass all that on.
cost
Service connection
of,
to a lot.
of diagnosing and repairing it. If we could look at that, maybe it'd be some kind of responsibility of the property owner. What do you think?
So it was just a lot.
So there's a 2-inch service connection that goes down to a lot that's just off the side of the highway. I don't know where in that line it's broken, but I know that I had to shut it off at the main going out that service connection in order to stop the leak. And since it's off a steep hill and there's 5 feet of snow on it, there's no chance it's getting done till summer. I mean, we had a hard time digging even on the road. Tractor was trying to slide off the hill, and
It's not like somebody's not getting water, it's just going a lot.
I think there's a shed or something down there, but I've never seen anybody at it, so I don't know. I'm gonna find out who owns that lot and talk to them personally, but.
Okay.
Brandon, where is this area you're talking about? You're saying you fully isolated the last remaining leak?
Yeah.
Sorry, and where is that?
So it's a service connection that goes to a lot that's just off the side of Highway 153. Kind of like a couple hundred yards down the road from Kevin McNeil's cabin.
Okay. And then I thought you wanted, did you do the service at some point to help you find a leak, and if it goes to that leak?
Mm-hmm.
Do what?
He wants to know about the leak
How did
detector
they
that
do
worked.
it?
Oh, yeah, so we had rural water come and use their listening devices. A little more high-tech than anyone I've tried yet. But it worked pretty good. They put us right on point to where that service connection came out of the main, and we were able to find it right there. couldn't find where the leak was, but he could hear the water going through the service connection and out to that lot.
And are they a government service, or like, how does that, are they just
They're,
private? Hire?
they're one of those people that we are signed up with. I think we pay a yearly thing to them, and we get to use some of their services, and
You guys use them? Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So in the future then, when we're dumbfounded by something, we can just call them in more quickly than,
No.
are they like on demand, or how
No.
many times can you use them? I mean,
so you can use them whenever you need to, and they've got different services they offer, but like for using the listening device, until you have it pinpointed down to a pretty small section, it would take them days and weeks to walk the whole water system to try to listen to where a leak might be. So they don't even wanna show up until you're fairly certain it's within 100 yards.
but therefore, the next question is, Brandon and I have been talking about, we need to find out what leak detector they have and get one.
Yeah, I've been looking into that, and also to come back to what we talked about in the last meeting with the alarm system for the tank, I've got Schultz bringing me one up. They've got one in their possession they wanna show me, and he's gonna come up last week, and he got busy with some other stuff and never did. So he's planning on this week to bring that up and show it to me, and he's also a distributor for those listening devices. I don't know if it's the same brand, and I wanna look at that and see, but
It literally saved our bacon.
yeah, but it was taking us 8-9 hours just to dig up one hole in the ground just to try to figure out where this thing was going on, because the ice is 4 feet deep, and that's using a big track hoe, not even our backhoe. Our backhoe couldn't even scratch the ground. So,
The grant could buy the leak detector.
Well,
The grant could buy the leak detectors.
oh, okay.
so, yeah, that's where I'm at with all that. I've got to find the price on that specific leak detector, because I really liked how it
Yeah,
worked,
yeah.
and the tank meter.
Could you guys give me the approval to let him get the detector he wants, because I told him I'd get it one way or another if we had to.
Make a motion to authorize Brandon to look into and purchase the leak detector.
I'll get a price together, and I'll get back and
Yeah.
get ahold of you
Yeah.
and talk about what it actually costs.
Yeah, sure.
By next meeting, for sure.
I could do it within the next week or so.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
They vary greatly in price.
We'll
They
send
vary
Dick,
greatly in
you
price.
just need to send an email.
They go anywhere from
Okay.
a few $100s to
So I'll make-
$8,000.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll add to that motion that, once we get the information back from Brandon, that we should be able to approve this by email.
I like that.
Okay. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Okay. Leo,
Ron.
Ron, oh,
Jack.
Jack.
Yeah,
Ron Jack.
Fire department, huh?
They do.
We're just been doing some training, we're gonna start some more. We're gonna do some, wildland, training starting Monday. And we're gonna have some on the mountain training starting,
Okay.
once we get through the melt season.
Sure.
It's starting up there pretty good right now.
Okay.
Is it really?
Oh,
We
yeah.
haven't really had too much, just that leak we had up there that we needed to find out what was going on with, CO2.
Yeah.
That's all we've had this winter.
Yeah, good participation up on, with, the crew up there, and everything's,
Well, yeah, we got a few people up there, and there'll be more in the summer coming.
Yeah.
There's more on the fire department that come and spend their time in the summer up there. So we're gonna do twice a month trainings.
Okay. Good. Any more controlled burns?
Yeah, they're still burning, and they'll keep burning. There's still those piles all over the mountain.
Right, that's what I was asking about.
Yeah, they'll still be burning those when they can, when they think it's feasible.
Sure.
And when they get a clearing index, so a couple times it's come into the resort and we've noticed it pretty good. They thought they had a clearing index, but it didn't go straight up.
Well, you're only open another couple of weeks, aren't you, Shane?
Yeah,
Okay.
2 more weekends after,
Then we
April
can,
7th.
then we can look at the windows there.
Yeah.
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Any update, just the Christensen Waddingham thing you talked about,
Yeah, I don't have anything new.
the banking agreement? Point?
I don't have any updates.
Okay.
Hey Shane,
Yes.
our board of trustees is planning on being at your resort on June 19th, and I think they're planning on a lunch, and if they haven't yet, they'll contact your manager up there and maybe your caterer, and of course, Leo or MD and Wade, or whoever wants to be there is welcome to have lunch and maybe do a history lesson on the resort and the mountain and the district or whatever, so.
June 19th?
Yeah. So thank you very much, Shane, they really appreciate your offer.
Oh, is it?
Jack, hang on, we need history of the mountain. Stick around. That's all I have. Okay. Any other things for general discussion? Rich?
Aside from if we're not using maintenance, do you guys got any plans for any forward movement to get the water system fixed?
Yeah, we will. That's what we decided, we gotta fix that first, that's the whole idea. We're not sure, of the logistics of, if we put in the roads and people build up there, they're gonna tear the road up for every connection is set, as well as the regular things too. Okay?
You ready for me?
Make this motion.
I make a motion to adjourn.
You can't make Ron's motion.
I'm not making it, I haven't been waiting.
Famous motion.